We are thrilled to bring you part 2 of our interview with daytime Emmy Award-winning actress Eva LaRue. This week we speak about her relationship with her daughter, her work with the Tahirih Justice Center, and her faith. You can also read about Eva in the latest edition of Preferred Health magazine. You make videos on your YouTube channel, Eva LaRue, with your daughter, although the last one was 2018. What's going on with Kaya?
I know. I lost my accomplice.
You did amazing videos, though.
My accomplice was like, I don't want to do this anymore. Me. I want to do TikTok videos and whatever. And I'm not doing TikTok videos with you, so.
I love it so much. No, you did a great video about cleaning up the room. I would like to show everybody that clip. Take a look.
Has this ever happened to you? Hey! Kai, I told you to clean your room.
I did.
I swear on all that is holy, Kaya. You're not going anywhere. I am gonna take your phone. I'm gonna take your computer.
Thank you so much. That's so much fun. If you can.
Well, you know what's funny about that clip?
Yeah.
So I did that clip about cleaning up her room. When she saw it, she was so mad at me. She was like,
She's so
Mom,
beautiful.
my room is not that messy. I cannot believe you put that out there in the world for people to see that think that my room is that messy. I'm like, Kaya, your room is actually messier than that. Your room is actually worse than that. You're just now publicly, humiliated that people can see how bad it is. So maybe now you'll actually clean your room because people can see how bad your room actually is. She's like, it's not that bad. My room is, you made it look even worse.
That's
I'm like,
so
girl, your room looks that bad.
That's a great video, though. I really
Public
enjoyed that.
shaming is a good way to go.
I love the name Kaya. She's a beautiful girl. God bless her. How old is she, Kaya?
Thank you. She's 19 now.
Gorgeous, gorgeous. So my question to you is, making videos is a great idea for parents to do with their children, but now she's not really into it. So what else would you recommend? What would you recommend for bonding time with a daughter your age?
Well, it's funny. I think, because a lot of moms and daughters are doing like these little TikTok dances together. They're having fun doing these TikTok things. And, Kaya and I, our thing is we are determined to hit all the best brunch spots in Los Angeles. So that's our thing, and the best high tea spots. We love to go have high tea, and we love to, a good new brunch spots. We try to do that every weekend, and sometimes during the week go have high tea. And then, also, we're both really into art. So, I mean, right now, unfortunately, all the galleries and museums and stuff are closed.
Yeah.
But we also do things like we have this great place that we go to near us where you can make your own jewelry, and you can pick out all of your, precious, semi-precious gems and things, and make earrings and bracelets and stuff. So we try to stay creative together and do fun, or paint a plate we go to, or color me mine, and so we try to do stuff together that we can be creative.
That's your only daughter?
Yeah, she's my only baby.
God bless. So you have a nice relationship with her now at this age. Yeah, she's
a good kid. She's such a good kid.
God bless.
And now she's at Arizona State. This has been really tough. I'll tell you what. Again, it's just like another another check in the loss pile. When your kid your only one goes to college, and you don't have another one at home as a distraction, or a husband at home as distraction.
So what are you doing with your time, Eva? What do you do with your time?
I'll tell you what, I've been struggling. This last month I've been struggling really hard because losing her, even though it's not a loss, I know, but it's kind of the loss of a childhood, though, when you think of it, because they're never going to go back to being maybe full-time in your house again. It all changes now. Like it feels like the death of a childhood. So it feels like another death. I don't think there's another time in your life ever where you're feeling this interesting juxtaposition of, or amalgam maybe, of feelings that you are devastatingly heartbroken, and yet thrilled and proud and excited at the same time. Because you're thrilled and proud and excited for them to start this new journey, and scared to death. But you're also, it feels like a death. To me, I mean, maybe not to everybody else, and maybe other people would think I'm being dramatic, but I think any other single mom would know what I'm talking about. Yeah. And even my mom friends who are not single parents are, I even saw that Rob Lowe recently wrote a book about it, his eldest going off to college and him literally having almost a nervous breakdown. And he ended up going to therapy for the first time in his life over his first son going away to college, because it was such a massive life transition for him. And he ended up writing this book based on it. So
no, it's what you feel. I don't think it's dramatic at all. And I'm sure a lot of people feel the same way that you do. Do you reach out to your friends and speak with them regarding this?
Yeah, I think, I mean, a lot of my friends are going through this right now, where their kids are getting, going off to college. But most of my girlfriends, as hard as it's been for them, they also have other ones at home. So I'm having a tough time with this transition. So what I did was, I literally was like in grief central, just like, I was just under it, super under it. And this was a few weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. And so and I'd already had COVID. So
yeah,
you're going to laugh. I took myself to Disney World.
Good.
I did. I picked myself up and I took myself, because I couldn't pass her room anymore. I was like so sad. The dog was sad. Everybody's sad. So I picked myself up, and my inner child was screaming. And so I took my inner child to Disney World.
You went by yourself?
Yeah, I went by myself. I
love it. I love it.
I had a blast. I went for 3 days, and then I went to go visit friends in Florida while I was there. So, and then I came home. I've been home for a week, and now I'm going with some girlfriends to Cabo. So
nice.
That traveling has always been my remedy.
Yeah. You've been through so much in these past couple of years, I guess you can say, and you still have a beautiful smile on your face, and you look beautiful. So
thank you.
Keep being positive as you are, and you are
it's all training.
Yeah.
I feel like, it's all training. The training sucks, and the training hurts, and the training is sometimes unbearable, but I just know that there's a rainbow on the other side.
Well, you're a very spiritual person. What do you practice? I'm sorry.
I'm a Baha'i.
A Baha'i.
Yeah, I'm a Baha'i.
And what? Tell us what that is, please.
Well, in a nutshell, we believe in one God, and that we're all worshiping the same God, and that all religious prophets are from the same God, and all basically teaching the same core beliefs.
Okay.
And we believe in progressive manifestations, that God sent manifestations or prophets at every 500 to 1,000 years to just upgrade the religion at this basically the same core beliefs. And unfortunately, people over millennia have used that to war against each other instead of come together. But it's a very peaceful religion, a very inclusive, one planet, one people.
I love it.
Faith.
I grew up Catholic, but I've been studying Buddhism for the past 15 years.
It's very akin to Buddhism.
Oh, okay, good. Anything spiritual.
You're responsible for your own spiritual growth.
Yes.
You're responsible for your direct connection with God. We don't have clergy, so your relationship with God is you're 100% responsible for.
Of course.
Yeah.
And it's all about kindness and how you react to negativity in your life. And you have a beautiful, if you go on YouTube for the listeners, I'd like you to go to BAHAI Eva La Rue, Heartbreak, Forgiveness, and Growth. I like that because you discuss your experiences and you give yourself to the audience. And, you know, first of all, my question is, how is it speaking in front of all those people?
That might have been the scariest thing I've ever done. They asked me to do that, to speak at that event, maybe 4 months in advance. And I begrudgingly said yes, because I didn't have anything to speak on. And they were like, you can speak on whatever you want. And I was like, that's even worse. You know what I mean? Because then you're like, I'd rather somebody give me a topic and then I can go do my research and start to wrap my head around it. But this was being given free rein to speak about anything. And I thought, oh my God, how am I so then I kind of landed on this topic because it was what I was going through at the time. And then I became very fearful of it, because as I was starting to write it, and several times I called them and said, I don't think you really want me to do this, do you? And they're like, no, come on. We already signed you up. You're going to do this. Oh my God. I pushed it off and pushed it off and pushed it off until like a week before. And then I, was like cramming to write this thing, but that's kind of when it started pouring out of me. And,
Sure.
And it became kind of one of the most important things I had done for myself, because when I pushed past that fear and started to get to really the core of what I was feeling and how I was moving through that fear and grief through forgiveness, it started to solidify, and writing that was so cathartic. Oh my God, it was so cathartic, but so scary.
So it was almost therapeutic for you. Those were my
It
questions.
was 100% therapeutic. Yeah.
I love it. Yeah. Please, everybody head over to that. That's a wonderful speech. And you did an amazing job, by the way.
Thank you.
Thank you for that. I watched the whole thing and I actually put it on my Facebook. I'm like, look.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, no,
Thank you.
I love motivation. And you work with Tahirih. Am I saying that right?
Yeah, the Tahirih Justice Center, which is an amazing organization. So they leverage lawyers from all over the United States. So they end up getting a lot of pro bono work from lawyers from Visa and PepsiCo, and I mean, just enormous corporations that are giving their time and energy to helping women and girls who are fleeing gender-based violence seek asylum here in the United States. And what happens is a lot of these women and girls have been sex trafficked here into the United States, into our brothels, into our massage parlors, into our, or just being trafficked state to state. And then if they're able to escape their captors, they run to try to get asylum, because now they can't go back to their country of origin, because their captors will go back and find them, kill them, or recapture them, or terrorize their families in their country of origin. So they can't even go home now. Their only hope is to stay here in the United States and to try to seek asylum. But we know how that's going for immigrants right now. And so the Tahirih Justice Center specifically takes on the cases of these women and girls who are fleeing any kind of gender-based violence and seeking asylum. And so their chances, these women and girls, their chances of getting asylum in the United States with no legal representation is about 16%. But their chances of getting, their percentages go up exponentially if they end up getting lucky enough to get a Tahirih lawyer. Their percentages of getting asylum are 98%. It's like it's unbelievably night and day different.
Eva, you don't hear much about this in the news. You know what I mean? This is ridiculous. We're worried about Joe Biden, worried about this one, that one. We don't hear this much. This is huge. That needs to be addressed. So I would love to do an episode on this.
The founder, Layli Miller Murrow, is one of the most astounding people you'll ever speak to. She's unbelievable. She's also a Bahai. The Tahirih, the name Tahirih, is from one of the most amazing women of the Baha'i faith, the original sort of disciples of the Baha'i faith. And she was a poetress, and also she, because the Baha'i faith started in Persia, and she unveiled in front of all of these men, which was this huge deal for her to shun the
Wow.
the veils and to be this strength, this pillar of female strength within the Baha'i community, because Baha'is believe that men and women are absolutely equal and one without the other, that they liken it to a bird, and a bird having two wings, male and female, and without both wings, the bird can't fly.
Wow. I'd love to do an episode, and I'd love to have you back and talk about this with her if you'd like to do that.
Oh, yes, I would
Please.
love that. And I know she would love that.
Please.
She's just amazing.
Yeah, maybe we can get one of the victims or someone who's been through, and they can tell their experience. I saw a couple of women on there talking about the horrific things that they go through.
Oh my God. Oh, I mean,
It makes
what
you
they've been
think.
through, and
It makes you appreciate.
grateful for how you were born. Just
Yeah.
how you were born, where you were born, how lucky we are in every way.
You do a lot, and thank you. And now, a word from our sponsors.
And a word from our
And
sponsor.
a word from our sponsors. Now, Eva is the brand ambassador for Max Mellow. I've tasted these. I actually had this one, classic vanilla, and thank you so much for your people for bringing this over to my home. They're delicious, and knowing that they are not harmful to your body.
Oh my gosh.
Better.
Not only are they not harmful, they're good for you. They have 15 calories for one. They're keto friendly, they're diabetic friendly, they're paleo friendly,
Yes.
they're sugar free. They're done with monk fruit, which I love because I feel like monk fruit tastes exactly like sugar. Not like, I don't like stevia. Stevia has like a nasty aftertaste.
Yes, it
They've
does.
got collagen in them. They've got MCT oil in them for brain power and brain growth. They're totally sugar free. These are they're dairy free.
Wow.
They come in like all these amazing flavors. This one's burnt caramel, but they come in, the new flavor that I'm waiting for, they're sending to me is birthday cake flavor.
Birthday cake, that's even better.
I put these in my coffee every morning because they're amazing for your skin and bones.
Wow.
And
This
and
is
joint
all
health.
vegan. This is all vegan, right?
Yeah, it's all vegan. It's amazing.
I lost you.
Oh,
Where'd you go?
hold on.
Mm.
Oh, somebody was calling.
We got so
Sorry.
excited over there.
But they come in 6 flavors.
Delicious.
They're so good. My daughter puts them in hot chocolate, but I put them in my coffee every morning because then I get my collagen and my MCT for brain health because I feel brain dead sometimes.
I love this so much. It's so funny. I love this. Tell us about Shari and why you decided. Shari is the founder of these. She has MS.
She has MS, and because she has MS, she changed her diet completely. She did so much research. She's practically like a doctor. Done incredible amounts of research on what we're putting in our body and how it was affecting her health.
Yeah.
And so she wanted to create dessert things or things that were tasty and tasted like sugar and tasted delicious, but were good for you. And so she created this entire brand based on it. And so if you go to maxmallow.com or nobrainerfoods.com and you put in the code MAXUP10,
Yes.
all capitals, MAXUP10, you'll get a 10% discount on all the flavors. You're going to love these. They're so good. I don't even like normal marshmallows, maybe because I know that there's nothing but weird sugars, but these are so good.
They
like
really
I literally, when I need like a little sugar fix, 15 calories, and
they're really, really good. Thank
they're
you.
really good.
They're thank you so much. And No Brainer is KNOW, brainerfoods.com. And just like Eva said, head over there. You can get this and you can get 10%. I think it's 10% off.
10% off if you put in MAXUP10 in the coupon code.
Thank you so much, Eva.
Thank you.
I'm in love. You're the best of the best. Thank you for being so great. Everything that you've been through, hang in there. You're an amazing human being and keep being a great mama and a great daughter.
Thank you.
Thank you. You can watch Eva on her recurring role on BET's Family Business and Pureflix series, Love in Quarantine, which I want to watch. It's
really cute.
I've never heard of Pureflix. I'm so sorry. Can you?
Oh yeah, Pureflix is this really great channel
So
that
cool.
it's all inspirational TV. It's all inspirational stories. It's all faith-based stories. It's really it's great to watch with your family because it's really lovely family
And
oriented and faith-based oriented.
yeah, thank you so much. I'm sorry for interrupting you. And they want to actually turn this into perhaps a movie.
Yes, I think they cut it as an 8-part series, just short, 15-minute short series, and then they edited it together as a movie, and they're selling that now as a movie. It's available. It's available to buy or to download.
And all of us single people can relate to that because love in quarantine, that's what we've been doing.
That's kind of where we're at.
Yeah, and the guy's really handsome that you like.
Yes, he's super handsome. He's wonderful.
Thank you so much. Please follow Eva and everything that she does. She's a wonderful human being. And we thank you so much, Eva. You're the best.
Thank you, Annie. Thanks.
Thank you. Bye. Want to try Max Mellow for 10% off? Head over to www.nobrainerfoods.com. That's KNOW, brainerfoods.com, and use promo code MAXUP10, MAXUP10. When Dogs Fly is a coloring book for adults and a meditation guide. It can help you distress your life. Pick one up at Amazon today.
Making a Difference is sponsored by Preferred Health Magazine. Please visit www.preferredhealthmagazine.com today and subscribe.